Greetings and salutations. Welcome to another edition of the YouTube channel, Too Many Plugins in Delta X-Ray. Today we stream a little bit Battlefield 1. You guys are all okay? We're in Passchendaele. I hope I say that correct. That's some place in the Alps. I don't know if it's French Alps or Italian Alps. Or Swiss Alps, for that matter. We've been testing out the system here. Yeah. The moment I'm just gonna go again like a
Halfway there, we have the
yeah, I think I'm gonna just go again as assault. Yeah, I'm gonna go as assault. For that. It's the gun that I'm a little bit more used to.
There's grenades for them! Take a grenade! Throw grenade, watch it!
Yeah, let's go. I can see absolutely nothing, man. Yeah, so did some more research about the whole memory issue, and yeah, it's starting to also making a little bit sense also why Xbox are going to be more expensive because of the story of the memories and SSDs getting way more expensive. Yeah.
We control
The memories went now already up in the last 3 months. They didn't even double, they tripled. Which makes, you know, a new PC also way more expensive, you know. If you paid $30 for 16 gigs, doesn't matter if DDR4 or DDR5, they went all up in the same way. Then now you just pay 70 to 90 bucks for the same memories. Depends a little bit on which model, but yeah, really crazy that.
we have lost objective Edward.
And now I see them already even on the second-hand market really going up. And SSDs are going also slowly up in price. Not as much as RAM yet, but yeah. Now RAM's always been a little bit volatile, RAM. There's always been a thing, a little bit volatility in it, you know. In terms of not being able to really predict the price, you know. The price can fluctuate like crazy, you know. It's always been a little bit like that with RAM, but... you know, never really like this. I remember one time that was in 2007 or 8 or something in the DDR4, the DDR1 400 megahertz era. 666 megahertz era when they went then to DDR2. But I remember with DDR1 400 megahertz era that there was a time that memories were also extremely expensive.
Someone fix my wounds.
Come on, medic.
Grateful.
But yeah, that was then also in that time there was, I think there was a fire or a flood or something in a factory or something. So yeah, what happened now? Pushed the wrong button. Sorry guys. on the keyboard. But that was also not for a very long period of time. And I remember also being a time when there was also... It happened 2 or 3 times. There was a short period of time that hard drives were all of a sudden also ridiculously expensive. And I mean really going from 50 bucks all of a sudden to 150 bucks a hard drive, you know, the same, with the same space on it, so yeah.
Return to the combat area.
Yeah, but that was all very, very temporary. But they're now even talking about being a lot of demand. So it's both DDR4, DDR5 and GDDR6. So that's graphical DDR for graphics cards. So they didn't produce so much and have a high demand also. And don't forget one thing, all these memories also being used in phones and in certain tablets and in certain, Android TV boxes that you put on your PC, you know. So, and there was then a huge amount of demand for the server market and especially also AI related. And the big producers also stopped producing a lot. So that is Samsung, Hynix and Crucial, G-Skill. Those guys also, they started now producing more HBM memory, so high bandwidth memory for AI and for some graphics cards and stuff like that, workstation graphics cards. And they also started now more producing DDR6 than for the desktop and for portables, and GDDR7. So they haven't produced so much DDR4, DDR5 and GDDR, graphical DDR for graphics card. So, and then SSDs going up a little bit also in price, already. You can see why then also the prices of those Xboxes go up, because they also use that, They use GDDR6 or something. So there you go. But the way I saw some people in the industry talking about it, and I've seen even second-hand shops hiring their prices for their used memory, and even some that then sell also PCs, refurbished PCs. What they even did, they took all their, normally you could just buy a memory separate over there on those refurbished sites, not just whole PCs. And SSD drives, so NVMe's and 2.5-inch SATA drives. And a couple of the big ones in Portugal, they have even removed their sale of separate memory and solid-state drives. Yeah. And some people in the industry were saying also that it was very possible that this is not a temporary thing, that this is going to be a continuation of these kinds of prices and scarcity, basically. And scarcity always means you're gonna pay more. That's the way it is, Holy moly! I don't know why my graphics card, the Fire Pro, was all of a sudden asking about replay or something. So there's it's there in the background, also still recording everything in the Fire Pro or something. I just saw click for here for an instant replay. So apparently the Fire Pro is still in the background, also recording, not just OBS, which is really crazy. Yeah, we need to go to the other side, dude. Come on. What are you doing? Yeah, so... Gotcha. So yeah, a little bit worrying times that, Now, being volatile also can mean that... They were also talking about the fact that a bunch of big AI companies and server farms basically had made big orders for a lot of RAM. But they were saying that there was also a chance that maybe those orders would still be cancelled. And then there could be a moment also that the prices go down a little bit. So, it's... But I don't really think so, Also because I saw those reports then of the big ones also have produced very little, And then being such a high demand for AI and also very high demand, of course, many companies and servers upgrading. And, you know, also many people at home upgrading from Windows 10 to Windows 11. And most of those computers that are
We have
not
lost objective apples.
compatible with Windows 11 are normally the ones that run DDR4. If you want to have a PC that is Windows 11 compatible, sorry, you normally need minimum PC with DDR4 or DDR5. So there you can see already the other scarcity, you know.
Lance une grenade.
Just empty the gun. $54, that was a bit sus, but there you go. What's my ping? 48. Yeah, so that's really, yeah, kind of scary, you know. I mean, going from, you know, if you build a whole PC, then, you know, you talk about your memory. If you want 16 gigs, you know, that I bought 3 months ago still for $28, high speed, you know. You know, that we now go to all of a sudden to a situation where, you know, your high speed, you know, memory costs you all of a sudden $30, you know, then, sorry, $90, you know. That means that your whole PC, you know, if your PC was 500, it's all of a sudden almost 600, you know what I mean? And if your storage is then also more expensive, you know, then probably on that joke you're spending, you know, your PC is all of a sudden 125 to $150 more expensive, you know. This is why I can also understand a little bit then also the hiring then also of the consoles and of the upcoming consoles. So the old ones, they got the price got hired by $150 or something, and the new model they're already talking about is going to probably be the Xbox then, and not the PlayStation. Very good possible that it's going to be like $1,200 or something, you know. Shotgun, of course. So yeah, you will own nothing and it's awful, basically. That's basically what it's going to be, you know. I'm not even surprised also if we're going to see all sorts of consumer electronics that
We are losing objective
that are so considered between quote mark luxury items just are gonna go up, you know. And then don't be surprised also, you know, this is why it is, if you still can for a cheap price buy some RAM or a graphics card, then probably now is the time, because I wouldn't be surprised, you know, if
We have lost objective Duff.
if graphics cards are gonna go up in price also, because many graphics cards use GDDR6. And then even if there's a scarcity, you know, all over the market, then automatically even the other types of RAM are just gonna, per definition, be more expensive, you know. That's just the way it's gonna be. Because then many people are not going to buy graphics card that have GDDR6, but GDDR7. And then again, you get to the same situation, you know, where then also used for AI. And yeah, you get then just the situation, even there's more demand over there than on those memory DIMMs, because well, the other ones are scarce, they're expensive, and there are many being made. So automatically, GDDR7 is going to be way more sold. Therefore, you know. By the way, they're going to automatically adapt themselves to that, you know. I wouldn't be surprised we're going to see again graphics cards getting way more expensive. Would really not be surprised.
Grenade lancée. Attention.
Yeah. I'm keep on holding here the grenade.
Attention!
So yeah, worrying times that, to be very honest. Where is he? Did he die? The guy just disappeared? What the fuck happened? Yeah, worrying times that. Bloody hell, man. It was the crypto mining. And then it was the bloody COVID. You know. And we keep on having all sorts of issues like that, man. Oh, fuck's sake. Graphics card expensive, now memory's expensive. It is just, you know. Was totally
We
distracting.
have taken
There you
objective
go.
Duff.
Yeah, kind of worrying.
Quels sont les ordres, sergent? Grenade lancée! Tirez-vous!
Yeah, very worrying. CPUs are not affected yet. They said that could also be a possibility. Certain CPUs are more demand for in servers and stuff, but it was especially, you know, noteworthy memory and flash SSDs, NVMe's and solid-state drives. Yeah. Crazy prices. There were DDR5 memory kits of 6,000. They were $100. Now they are 200 or 220 or something. It's really crazy, you know that.
Charge en place!
We have taken objective Charlie. Halfway there, we have the
Attention!
upper hand.
Grenade! Je lance une grenade! Attention! Je lance une grenade! Une grenade pour eux!
We are losing objective Charlie.
Go, 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 go! Fuck's sake.
Quelqu'un peut me soigner?
Didn't even saw him. He's just killing them all, man. Fuck's sake.
Capturez l'objectif.
Okay, I'm a squad leader again. So yeah, crazy times, man. These are really crazy times.
We control all objectives.
Oh, 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 oh. Go.
We are losing objective Charlie.
There was suspect. Yeah, let's go A.
Défendez l'objectif.
Yeah, so it's all the time the same stuff, man. It's all the time bullshit. It's all about cryptocurrency and AI and all sorts of garbage that we actually don't really need, and therefore normal consumers are now. Get the hell out of here, son. Yeah, I'm gone. So for the last 5 years we are basically, consumers are paying a fortune for their crappy RAM and their crappy graphics cards just because of corporations with the AI bullshit and corporations also and individuals with the crazy cryptocurrency boom and NFTs. Crazy. There's still a brand of memories on the market that didn't really hike their prices so much yet. A little bit, they hired it, about $10 or something, but not so bad yet. It's a Lexar memory, also with lifetime warranty. That's the Castle Legends CL60. It has only CL22, so it's a little bit lower latency, about 5 milliseconds. So for gaming, not perfect, but it's okay, you know. 16 and 22, it's still, but yet, you know, 16, you notice it will respond a little bit faster, but still, that's doable, and especially if you do even other things with your PC, like just video editing or something, or streaming or anything like that, then actually CL22 is fine, you know. It's more if you
We have taken objective apples.
really go for high frame rate gaming, stuff like that.
We have taken objective Duff.
Or high frequency anything, to be very honest. Yeah, there are still memories available of that brand. It's like 16 gigabytes for about 40 euros, you know. But of many other brands, the 40 or the 16 gigabytes cost already 70, you know. And it's then not CL22 but CL16.
We have taken objective butter.
Verteidigt das Ziel!
We have taken objective Charlie.
Vorwärts! Erobert das Ziel dort!
So yeah, whatever. Getting all really expensive. So yeah, scarcity, it is scarcity always screws up the market, yeah. It's a shame. Kill assist. Yeah, crazy stuff, guys.
Lost objective Charlie.
Everything is now going to get bloody expensive. Let's see how long it's going to take before they're going to go with CPUs and motherboards also in that direction, you know. I hope not, you know, because PCs are not just, I mean, consoles, you know, that is still, you know, you can consider luxury item, you know, but PCs, you know, in business life, you know, in commercial applications, in offices, in schooling, in research, you know, it's really important that they don't get too expensive, you know. Yeah. Hope that we don't go to a situation like that, you know, where PCs again, like when they first came out and they were still very,
Das Ziel verteidigen!
it was very new technology. I mean, in 1992 and 1994, you just paid $5,000-6,000 for a PC, you know, so, but that's just because it was really new technology, so yeah. It could also happen with CPUs and GPUs, is because, you know, the demand is very high on the server market and the AI market and the Windows 11, you know, upgrade market, you know, and then even other devices who use that kind of DDR and GDDR, you know. So you can also have just a chance even that CPUs get more expensive because they need then that silicon to make AI chips and stuff like that, you know. So, you know, this can be really like a situation like that, you know. Let's hope not, but a little bit the feeling that slowly we are more going to something like that, you know.
Letzte Granate.
Yeah, of course, corporations pay not half, maybe 1/3 of what you would pay for some memory or an SSD. I mean, there's always that, you know, but come on, you know.
Granate raus! Ich brauche einen Sally!
Yeah, not really so funny, but there you go. Yeah, quite worrying that, but there you go. It's getting really expensive now, all that shit. He was still laying over there, son of a gun, man. How did he survive that? Yeah, worrying stuff.
Erobert das Ziel! Ich werfe eine Granate!
So they are not saying that, you know, but you start really thinking, you know, I mean... It sure as hell looks like that, you know. That the reason also is the hiring of SSDs and GDDR and normal DDR memory that those consoles are going on. Also because they're greedy bastards, huh? I mean, it went up with way too much that what they would pay, you know, for the RAM and for the memory, you know. Let's not forget that. You know. They buy it way cheaper. Let's go squad orders, we go
Das
E.
Ziel da! Erobern!
An anti-vehicle kit is available near your location.
Where is it? You can only use this laying down, you know? Yes.
Ich werfe eine Granate, aufpassen! Ich werfe eine Granate! Granate raus!
Holy moly. The light over there. Oh, he's still there.
Halfway there, we have the upper hand.
Of course we do. We're the best.
An enemy armored train is en route. We have lost objective Charlie.
Yeah, so prices are going really up like crazy.
Aufpassen, Granate raus!
Enemy armored train has arrived.
Granate ist raus, aufpassen!
We have taken.
Still there, son of a gun.
Erobert das Ziel!
We have lost objective Charlie. We have lost objective butter.
Kann mich mal jemand
Oh yeah, crazy stuff, man.
Wir müssen das Ziel erobern!
We have lost objective Charlie.
Springsatz drauf.
We have lost objective apples.
Eines unserer Ziele ist Entzug.
We have taken objective butter.
Erobert das Ziel dort.
Oh, hey.
Verteidigt das Ziel. Wir brechen auf.
We have taken objective apples.
Das Ziel dort erobert.
I shot. That's interesting. Actually, basically, we the people are just, you know, basically paying for these corporations to get their AI stuff really, really cheap, you know. That's basically what's happening, you know. Because these corporations, they pay 1/3 maybe of what you pay, you know. They don't pay $90 for a memory like that. They pay 30, you know, and then they buy 500,000 memories, and then they don't pay 30, they pay 20 or $15 a pop, you know. And that's the problem, and the consumers are just now going to pay, you know, $90 for it, you know. It's actually, if you think about it, you know, it's really unfair.
Vorsicht jetzt! Eine Granate!
We have lost objective apples.
Yeah, crazy stuff, guys. It's basically the consumers that are now going to pay way more, because the corporations are not going to pay way more. The consumers. They're basically going to pay for the AI and the Xboxes and you know, all their crazy adventures. And that's just basically what's happening over here, you know. Medic. Crazy stuff, guys. But we are winning. Yeah, the future it looks kind of grim, you know. If I just look over the whole technology market, what's happening, you know. Then for consumers, it looks really, really, really grim. For corporations, not, like always, but...
Granate ist raus! Kämpfe weiter! Ich werfe Granate!
We have lost objective butter.
Oh my god, I could just not detonate it. Oh, fuck's sake. Ended the round. Yeah, literally, were even people talking about memory kits that were 180 bucks that are now like 360, and there was about memory kits that were 250, they're now 470 or 490. It's really crazy. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna love you and leave you. I have still things to do. Thanks very much for watching and listening. I hope to catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.